Hey folks, welcome back to the Shuffle Squad stream. Sorry for the delay, I was having some webcam issues, but we are good to go now. Today we're going to be playing some Palkia Dusknoir. Let me show off the list a little bit. It's pretty much just the Fawn Ivanov's list from Dortmund Regionals, but instead of the Lost Vacuum, we're playing a Cyllene. I'll drop the list. I think it should be in the description of the video as well. I'm not 100% sure, but if it's not, someone let me know. So let's make sure that's active and go ahead and get right into a ladder game. There we go. Alright, so you pretty much always want to go first with this stack. You want to pop a bunch of Dusknoirs turn 2, use Moonlight Shuriken. Ideally you want to like board wipe against evolution decks before they can even evolve. Okay, so this hand is not bad. At least we can get a Palkia down. We could go for a Squawk and Seize here. Okay, yeah, let's just go. We don't really need much. I think I just want to get rid of these and just go for a ninja play next turn. Let me try another water though. Maybe I keep the Iono over the Irida. Seems better. Palkia. Boom. 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 Because Irida could grab me Ninja Vessel, but I feel like it doesn't give me great odds of getting the third water. And I've got at least 2 of them in the discard pile for Star Portal, right? So, and ideally I'd like to find 4 energy next turn so I can also attach return. That way I have a follow-up after the Moonlight Shuriken. Otherwise I'd have to set up like Shinobi Blade, and I don't really want to set up Greninja against Guardy. Okay, so Mimi active, not a big deal since we are going to try to ninja this turn anyways. I will get attached for a turn here though. I'm going to restart before the Iono because it's going to be pretty tough for me to get back down below 3 after the Iono. So I might as well try to draw the extra card now. Actually shouldn't have played that. Didn't have a way to discard. Okay, we could still hit something off the stop. So let's just grab double Duskull. Use stop. Okay, 2 water, but no ninja, so that's not enough. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. I couldn't have ninja this turn anyways because mana fee, but. So, this puts me in a pretty good spot for next turn though. My opponent didn't have Evo TM turn 1, so they should only be able to get out like Curlius this turn, and then from there should be pretty easy to go like Dusknoir or pop the mana fee Greninja. Now that we have waters in discard. I know kind of sucks though because their hand is really good. This hand's not bad either though. We can thin this down to 0 and restart. Get the ninja out. So ideally I just want to hit Dusknoir, Moonlight, double Curlia. After this game I'll probably go fix my lighting real quick. so I didn't do much. We'll just go. Can Ultra Ball away, Squawk Froakie. I definitely can play the stop. And I'm just going to grab the Dusknoir now because I do want to hit it. Well, hit Candy, that is. Let's play the heavy ball. Probably going to fail it. Yep. Nest Ball. Fail that as well. Bench the Ninja. Restart for 2. Trekking Shoes. No. Okay, another shoes. Trekking Shoes. Yes, okay. Missing an energy still, so let's just go ahead and use the PokéStop now. See what we get. Stretcher Nest Ball. So I can Stretcher concealed cards, but I think I am going to pop the Dusknoir on the Manaphy first. I don't know, maybe that's wrong. It probably is wrong. Yeah, let's just concealed first. Because if I don't hit the Moonlight, then I probably just want a Dusknoir Curlia, right? Iono, we haven't played Sport yet, so that should be putting us in good shape. I will discard that for the Star Portal. Attachment for turn, sweet. I think I will attach this here. And then that way I can set up for 2 Moonlight Shurikens in a row. So we'll Curse Blast the Manaphy. Hey Cyrus, I'm trying to learn this deck for my next major. Gdansk. Sorry if I mispronounced that. I break quite often though. Do you think it is just bad variance from TCG Live? I think the deck is very hard to sequence optimally. I think that you can play out of bad hands pretty often if you know the lines that you're supposed to go for. It could just be variance as well. I do think the deck is very consistent. So either variance or maybe just put in some more practice. It could just be a matter of like you've been saying, the deck is definitely difficult to play. So. Okay, let's Star Portal. 1, 2, 3. Just debating if I want a Stretcher for the Dusclops. Both my Dusknoirs are in discard, so I do not want to Stretcher for the Dusclops. Just save it for a Dusknoir. Moonlight. Curlia. This puts us down to 3 prize cards, so if we can just Moonlight and Dusknoir again next turn, that will be game. I'm trying to learn Dragapult Dusknoir. Is the Palkia variation most difficult? I think Banette is most difficult. And then, I don't know, they're all pretty hard. Banette, Terapagos, Palkia those 3 are like quite hard. Dragapult is definitely easier than those 3. Just because it's more of a Dragapult deck. Whereas the other ones are more Dusknoir decks. Terapagos is kind of a middle ground as well, but Dragapult is really just you play it like Dragapult and then like occasionally you use Dusknoir here and there. To like close games. But like Palkia and Banette are both trying to use Dusknoir at like turn 2 most games. Terapagos is sort of in that middle ground where it doesn't have to, it's not always trying to, but a lot of games are trying to use Dusknoir pretty aggressively. Manaphy comes back down, another Curlia. Just gonna be trying to hit the same turn as we did last turn, basically. We are down 2 Candy, only 1 Night Stretcher. Cyllene is very nice. Although kind of awkward, actually. Maybe I won't be going for Cyllene. Cyllene is normally very nice. But I don't feel like 1 card is going to be enough here. Restart. There's no 1 card that I could have gotten heads on, so I'd rather just I'd rather not risk the double tails. Then it would be pretty bad decision that I played that. So I just need the Dusknoir now. Concealed. Iono. Okay, let's attach. And then play the Iono. I only got one candy in deck, so it's not great odds now. Double Night Stretcher. And Night Stretcher for Dusclops. And then just... Oh, I was still thinking, but I think that's what I wanted to do anyways. Just Moonlight Trick in the active. Because I still have Prime Catcher left as well. So I can just go for the Dusknoir plus a knockout with Subspace Spell next turn. Curlia. Probably gonna get Gardevoir out now. Are you keeping detailed matches? Are you keeping detailed notes of each of your matches? Working with this deck feels really bad for sure, but we're naturally inclined to remember negative outcomes of variance more. I have 2 of my last 15 matches with the deck noted as bricks, where I was not able to access Radiant Greninja Squawkabilly on my first turn. Yeah, I'm trying to write down for games if I went first or second and some small notes. My opening hand is really bad. Like I often open with Fez and no balls. That looks really unlucky. Did you cut Vacuum for Cyllene? I did cut Vacuum for Cyllene. 2 Duskull for Manaphy was game. Oh, you're right. Yeah. 2 Dusclops, yeah. I go Dusclops, 50 on Manaphy, second stretcher, Dusclops, 50 on Manaphy again. Great. I was tunnel vision there on the Candy Dusk. But I think we are cruising for an easy win here either way. I mean, if all they're going to do is attack with the Strifling, then should be good. No? Did someone just say no? Agreed. No. You're so right. Note everything I just said. Take it all back. TSS is not sponsored by Cherry Coke. Not yet. It could be. Let's reach out. Okay, so just... how do I want to do this? Bench. How many water in everybody scared? 5. Okay, so I don't have any water in the deck. How many Night Stretchers do I have? I have 2 Night Stretcher. Let's use the Artisan, just do a quick deck search. Okay, it is in there. Night Stretcher for water. Or is it easier for me to hit Dusknoir than the other Night? Wait, what's my hand again? Yeah, it's easy for me to hit Candy. Well, I can do that anyways if I draw the Stretcher. We'll just go for the water. This is a guaranteed prize on the active if I want it. If I get Dusknoir, I have game. If I don't get Dusknoir, I can potentially still win with... That's works too. Just pull this up. No, it doesn't. I need to do 10 more. So yeah, then we'll Iono. Was not set. Dusclops Stretcher, Dusclops Bloodmoon. Oh, I keep missing the double Dusclops. You're right. Good thing I'm not going to Louisville. Because this is what I would be playing for Louisville. I think. This would be like my top pick. This deck is like crazy. How's the Thorns matchup? Just hope they don't Lost City or Froakie, lol. Basically, I mean, it's honestly, I found it to be pretty 50-50. If you got the Thorns out, yeah, if you can knock the Thorns out quickly with Greninja, if you get the Greninja out quickly, you can farm them pretty easily. Sometimes they also just, like, you can, like, double Dusknoir or donk them if you have a good enough hand. I'd say the matchup's, like, fine. I think, let me check my spreadsheet quick. I think I want to say that I'm 50-50 into it right now. Yeah, 6-6. So, not that bad. Not a huge sample size, though. But, like, turn 2 Ninja or... Turn 2 Ninja is usually enough to win the game, honestly, on its own. All the time to play Devo, so that can be annoying, but you can just, like, candy back into it, right? What do you think about the metagame? I think it's fine. I think it, like, skill checks people. I think that, like, all the the good decks in this format are very hard to play. So there's, like, a minimum, like, skill level you need to be able to play optimally in the format. So, like, there's, like, a good skill floor. But I don't think the skill ceiling is, like, what if both players are playing optimally. I think that a lot of games are, like, based on who goes first, which is unfortunate. But, like, I think, like, good players should be able to advance into day 2s of majors pretty consistently, just because the format is very skill intensive at its floor. Which is ultimately a good thing for the game, right? Like, there's always going to be some amount of luck involved, so as long as, you know, there's something that separates, like, the best of the best, other than just luck, I think that's, like, an okay format. Night Stretcher, Dusknoir, Hell, I'll even just hit this. It's a pretty solid deck and fun. Yeah, I love this deck. This deck is a lot of fun. I don't like it as much as Bennett, though. I was having more fun playing Bennett, but I think this deck's better right now. What do you think about Roaring Moon EX decks? I don't think Roaring Moon's very good right now. I mean, it's like... It's not the worst deck ever. But I don't think it's a good Charizard matchup. It's like Bolt matchup's pretty 50-50. Whoever goes second has a big edge. Tropico's matchup's pretty bad. Palkia matchup's pretty bad. Dragonfall matchup's not that good either. So I think, like, it's fine. It's pretty reasonable deck. Oh, there we go. They take the prize. So say swell. Alright. I'm gonna go fix my lighting quick. For this deck, I'd say this is slightly favored in Dragapult. Is that okay? Okay, yeah, that's much better. Much better. Ladder just reset. Can we get back to RCS today? Will you be in Brazil for LAIC? I will not. I'm on hiatus for a little bit. I actually just had a baby less than 2 weeks ago. So I'm on break until Toronto Regionals in December. So unfortunately, I do love going to LAIC every year. So the Brazilian community is so sweet. I always love meeting local players there. So I am bummed that I won't be able to go this year. And the Brazilian steakhouse, well, there's just a steakhouse. But it is fantastic. Food is all fantastic there. Thank you. Thank you so much. Next year, hopefully, I'll be able to make it to LAIC again. I will be back. Would you recommend getting the Palkia VSTAR League Battle Deck and then upgrading it? I imagine that'd be a pretty cost-effective option. I'm typically a singles person, so I don't know what like the actual, if it would actually be cheaper to buy that or just like order a whole selection of singles. Yeah, that'd probably be like the easiest way to start building the deck. I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember all what's in the Palkia VSTAR League Battle deck anywhere. Next year you'll win LAIC. I'll cheer for you. Thank you so much. I'm sure I will. I gotta collect all the ICs, right? Tord will always be the only one to have collected them all now that we don't have an OCIC. But I can at least try to get 3. Concealed. I think I do want to keep this just for the extra little bit of draw. Oh, it's just Iono. How does the deck work? So basically the premise is you use Dusknoir and either Subspace Swell, Palkia's attack, or Moonlight Shuriken Greninja attack to remove all of your opponent's relevant threats. So against evolution decks, that typically means, you can Dusknoir the Manaphy, or you can Dusknoir a Dreepy or a Charmander, and then use Moonlight Shuriken and knock out the rest. And then against decks like Lugia and stuff like that, what you can do is you can go Dusknoir, do 130 to each Lugia, and then Moonlight Shuriken both of them for the knockout. Or you can just Subspace Swell one-shot stuff and trade favorably that way. And then you also have Bloodmoon, so that can be a powerful attacker in the mid to late game as well. And, the combination, if you play like a heavy kind of Iono, so the combination of like heavy Iono plus Dusknoir means you can like force your opponent to take prize cards and then Iono them to low hand sizes and then swing with Bloodmoon. Just puts your opponent on a very short clock to win the game when you're applying so much pressure. I don't think I've played against Shenpao with this deck, actually. So this could be interesting. I think its matchup should be pretty good. I could even like double Dusknoir, Dusknoir each backs if there's 2 in play, and then ninja both of them. And I also use Dusknoir to pick off the barrels, so I'm gonna move. I feel like I want to move my face up a little bit so my chin isn't under the TSS logo. That didn't really work. That's fine. My chain can just be under the TSS logo. It's stabbing me. So you're just going to KO the Mew with Dynamic Wave. Seems fine. Shuffles, or puts all 3 energy back into hand. So if we can knock out both Baxcalibur next turn, then we will be in a very good spot. I assume they're not going to get the Mew. But, yeah. Between Palkia, Dusknoir, and Terrapagos Dusknoir, which version would you say is easier to start off playing with? Honestly, they're both pretty hard. I don't know which one I'd necessarily recommend. I feel like this one's maybe a little bit easier. I'm not confident in that, though. As you can tell by the tone of my voice. It's just Irida for Palkia, Candy, and then Fez. Because we just want Dusknoir. That's it. Trekking Shoes. Keep that. I can use that to go for Concealed. Let's PokéStop first. Nice. That works too. Stretcher. Dusknoir. Pretty sure I already attached for turn. Yes. Okay. Palkia. Candy. Dusknoir, Cursed Blast, this, and then Star Portal, 1, 2. Do I want to set up for another Moonlight Shuriken? I think I probably do. Just in case another double Frigibax comes down. Moonlight. 1, 2. Okay, so 4 prizes to 3. But I might be able to just keep Baxcalibur off the board at this point. Hey, do you think Black Kyurem EX is going to be a help for C-Pow to come back into the meta? Seems like it will help against Polt and Bolt and Drago, but I don't know how much it will help. I actually don't know what that is. That from Surging Sparks? I haven't looked at Surging Sparks yet. Too far away. Black Kyurem EX Surging Sparks. Let me read it. 230 HP, not bad. To your opponent's active Pokemon is a Dragon type. It is now paralyzed. That's okay. 250, 32 itself for 4. I don't think so. The thing is that, like, Chempow already does 240 for 4, right? So, I mean, I guess you do 10 more, but, like, doing 250 versus 240 isn't really relevant. 240 is, like, a pretty good number to be hitting for already. So I'm not sure that this even sees play, to be honest. The Paralysis stack is cute, but Drago does play switches, so... Paradise Dragon, I believe. Yeah, I think it'll probably come out in Surging Strikes for English sets. That play was nuts. I'm definitely gonna try this out tonight. Yeah. The double backs is very nice. I figured no discard would make it consistent for a basic, so the Paralysis could be kind of useful. I think the problem is that, like, even though you don't discard it, its HP isn't very high, so it's like your opponent can still just, like, knock it out. And then you still lose the energy anyways, right? But And 250 is just like not an amazing number. You'd want to play like Defiance Band or Choice Belt or something with that to get it up to 280. Chumbo really needs to be one-shotting stuff. But like, it could be situationally useful, but sorry, baby crying in the background. You guys just have to deal. They will relax. Hisuian Heavy Ball. That's fair. I'm hopeful C-Pow will come back at some point. I miss it. I don't even think it's necessarily that C-Pow is that bad. It's just kind of, I mean, it's definitely not good. But, like, Dusknoir is pretty bad for it. Like, you saw the play I just did against the Dusk. But also, it's just, there are better decks right now. They're, like, this deck does everything that C-Pow wants to do, but better. For example. I think I want a Prime Catcher here. If I go Irida for Switch, Palkia V, and then I can just get the barrel stuck. They have their own Prime Catcher, but I mean, it's just one more thing for them to find. Let's PokéStop. I should have used PokéStop before the Irida there. That's fine. Okay. Prime Catcher. Bring this up. I just want to not let them attack. Seems good for them to not attack. Nest Ball. Fail. What do I want here? 2 candy in deck. Nest Ball. Fail. Just thinning because my hand's not very good. Cyllene's fine, but take the Dusknoir. And then just Moonlight. Double Frigibax. Go down to 2. And then as long as my opponent doesn't take 2 prize cards next turn, which I don't think is possible, then we should have it. Candy, Dusknoir. Still need to find something off PokéStop. If you get a Cyllene heads though, then that'll be enough. And there are definitely things that we could hit off PokéStop. Sound of Tums. Okay, that could be mildly annoying. Nothing that'll make us lose the game at this point, for sure, but... makes it a little bit harder for us to attack next turn. Another superior. I don't know if there's a lot of good in pretty much Water Energy in your hand right now. The first superior I get, but I feel like that's just asking to get Iono. But I guess then at least they'd have concealed cards out. There's still 2 Superior left. Alright, there's the pass. Sure, all Nest Ball. Just thin. Play the Cyllene before I PokéStop. Nice and easy. Candy. Stretcher. Rare Candy. Dusknoir. PokéStop. Stretcher. Dusknoir. Candy. Yep, there it is. Next. Yeah, this deck is so cool. What did you cover the Cyllene, the vacuum? Yes, I did. Cyllene feels sick in this deck. I use it all the time. Even one head is usually enough. Like one head's there probably would have been enough. I would just would. I mean, I know that I would have hit at least the stretcher off the PokéStop. I think I probably would have put Candy on top. But I might have put the stretcher on top. There might have been a better thing I could have put on top too if I had to think about it more. But the double heads just gave me it nice and easy. Okay, we'll just play the heavy. Dusclops, Candy, Palkia, choose. Trek. Yes. Vessel. I just want to get that one in the discard pile, and then I can grab another one. I'll leave the other one in deck because I wouldn't mind drawing that off an Iono. I'll just Iono. I do like getting my attachments for turn in here, so I'm not gonna risk throwing that away. Just Ultra Ball these 2 away. Get the Ninja. Concealed. I could have gone for Squawk, but I think this is better into Ancient. Nest Ball for a Duskull. Duskull obviously like not that good in this matchup, but you can use to knock out the Greninja if it comes down. So. Or set up for a Moonlight double knockout play, but usually you're just using it the one to knock out Ninja in this matchup. In combination with an Iono usually. You just kind of want to speed up the game, especially against something like Ancient, like giving them one less turn makes it harder for them to get some numbers they need to by the end of the game. Great Tusk. Oh, not even gonna attach the active. They don't care about the damage, I guess. Gonna hold out for the one shot later. Okay, Poffin. Does that change anything? I'll Poffin, get these two. Because this is going to be a good attack in this matchup too, just because it's a little bit higher damage output. Their land collapse was definitely pretty annoying, but like I said, we don't really even need the candies. Well, the Dusknoir that bad in this matchup, so losing up candy, not the end of the world. Just Irida, grab this. I'll grab our other candy so it doesn't get milled. I don't really need to do much right now. I just want to take knockouts. Be patient. Don't take myself out. This already gives me the attack lead, so. Okay, so lost the Rod and a Pidgeot V. So this is like more, I mean, the Jet Energy kind of told me too, this is a more like Tusk dedicated deck. They play heavy Tusk cards and heavy Moon cards. Well, ancient cards. So I'd probably look at something like Mawile, Mimikyu, or stuff that I should probably be playing around. I can go for the double knockout plus Iono next turn if I want to. Probably will now that that's active because this gives me a way to get out of the active as well. Nice and easy. Let's do this. Do this. Curse Blast. Knock out this. Just accelerating the game. Both get a prize. My opponent is disrupted because they don't have Ninja anymore. I force them to take a prize to lower the number of cards they're going to draw off this Iono. Trekking Shoes. I don't think I want the Nest Ball. Oh, Trekking Shoes, okay. Trekking Shoes. I don't want to give them PokéStop, so I'm just going to leave it. I don't really need them. I don't want to bench Fez. Yeah, I'll just... I could grab a water for Froakie. I think that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, Dusknoirs aren't that important in this matchup, so I'm not really saving my resources for them. Iono. I only have one candy left, though. If I do want to attack with Ninja this game. Let's just Subspace Swell. Be down to 3, while our opponent's at 5. Should be pretty good shape. Another Dusknoir. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 7 8 cards in the Dusknoir pile too. This will be 8 with the Explorer. Oh, sorry. Knocked over my mic. Hopefully that didn't kill anybody's ears. Kind of capturing the Duskull again. Interesting choice. I think I'm gonna knock it out this time. But it's not like it's hard for me to get it out of the active. It does knock itself out. Okay, well, we're just gonna Prime Catcher the Tusk. Clearly they're trying to deck me out here. I'll just hold everything at this point. I have such a strong lead at this point. I just want to leave the option open to set up that Greninja. PokéStop can only find candy if I need to do so. What is the Cyllene for? Mostly getting back Rare Candy, Night Stretcher, and Prime Catcher. And then you can PokéStop into them, or you can flip the script into them, or you can seal the cards into them. You can restart into them, so there are lots of ways to draw the cards off the top of your deck after you Cyllene. You can even Trekking Shoes into it, right? So. Okay, yeah, I just don't think we ever really lose here. We'll go, let's Ultra Ball away, Squawk, Dusknoir, grab Palkia. Yeah. My Candy prize, actually. Candy is prize. We still have Bloodmoon, though. So, actually, in that case, I'll just try to set this up. Palkia. PokéStop. Use the stop. I just want stretchers. 1 stretcher, 1 water, 1 Iono. That's fine. We'll go Night Stretcher. Get the Water Energy. Or did the candy get milled and I didn't see it? No, it is prized. So we're just setting that up as backup. I could also just, I guess I don't need to Star Portal. If I get that evolved, I can Star Portal with that one anyways. So candy is the last prize. So. Because, like, I can't take my last prize with Bloodmoon, but it's going to take forever. So. Let's set up Palkia. And go ahead and do that. And they could also switch back into a Great Tusk line if they realized I needed Bloodmoon to take my last prize card. So yeah, I should have another Night Stretcher left and a I have Star Portal anyways. Right now I'm only doing no, I think I'm doing exactly 140, right? Yeah. Boom. And I have Dusclops as well. Yeah, 140. Star Portal. Boom. Done. Subspace as well. So they get for trying to deck me out. That was never going to work. I mean, it's fine. We can go for the Squawkabilly, just refresh it. Oranguru, interesting. So, not a card we see every day, that's for sure. I have seen this played before, though. Mostly with Forest Seal Stone and in Lost Box. And this is like a kind of cool way to use the ability. And then I think the attack was for something specific. It does 30 plus 30, or plus 50 for each energy. Each has your opponent's attack Pokemon. I want to say it was for Iron Hands. Just like an Iron Hands killer. looks like it's probably Terrapagos. Grab Sparkling Crystal. Maybe this is playing, yeah. I was just gonna say maybe this is playing the Wellspring. Okay, I mean that's fine. We're just gonna go Ultra Ball these way, and I'm just gonna go for the Squawk. Squawk and Seize. Wonder if this is the Danklin deck. Is this the Danklin deck? Nice. This deck is sick. Danklin played Darkrai, didn't he? Or was there another Danklin deck? I know like Grafton Roll, I think, made top 8 at Baltimore with this, and then Stefan Ivanov came top 4 at Dortmund. So I don't know who the first person to build the deck was. So if it, oh, do you mean the opposing deck? Yeah, I did see that there was some that I think he made a video about this Wellspring Stellar DT combo, right? I don't know. I don't remember his video having this specific way to play the deck, but I only skimmed it, so I can't say for sure. I forgot about that. He's been posting about this Wellspring Crystal deck with Terrapagos and Valiant. Okay. Terrapagos and Valiant. I actually did see Azul, I think, was playing against some Terrapagos deck that had Valiant in it, so that is probably the same thing. Interesting. Well, I think we're in an okay spot right now, all things considered. Be in a fantastic spot if we went first, obviously, but we did not. I think I do want this. Yeah, so let's do this. I do want to have access to at least one of those, so I could Prime Catcher this back up. That seems kind of good. Let's Prime Catcher this. Bring up this. Attach here, and then just Motivate. Because I don't know if I'm going to hit anything good off the turn next turn. I can discard another energy with Concealed, or I can attach the Moonlight. Depends on what my opponent does, but if I do find Palkia, then I can just Star Portal and set up the Palkia if I want to. So, and then this might just be trapped. Even if it's not trapped, it might just stop them from attacking because they need to retreat with DTE. But we'll see what they find off the Noctile here. They might just grab like Switch Tenacity, Featherball Candy. Oh yeah, that makes sense as well. Get the Pidgeot out. Second Noctile. They might not need it. May already have one of the pieces. Ooh, they go for a PokéStop and discard Fez00. Nice. I'll give them the thumbs up since they gave me the thumbs down. Maybe that's it. Quick search for something. Back order. So I guess it's just the crystal is the only tool they play, I assume. Because they didn't back order for anything else. Maybe they play a stone, though. They probably play a stone. Maybe it was already in hand, but they prized it. Well, if they already had quick search and stone, I can't imagine they would still use PokéStop. Okay, so quick search for another Noctowl. Now does this grab Switch Tenacity? I just have no idea what this deck plays other than what you said in the chat. So Wellspring, Terrapagos, Crystal, Valiant. So yeah, there's the Switch. What else did they? Oh. Okay. I guess they scooped. My Prime Catcher Motivate play was just too good. They could not overcome it. They were too intimidated. Heads. not a great hand. Okay, let's just Vessel away Irida, and then I'll Vessel away a Water, and then I'll PokéStop. Please give me a Nest Ball. Night Stretcher Squawkabilly is kind of something. I think that's what we're going to have to go for. Squawk. Maybe this will be another. We'll go for Motivate again this game. Squawk and Seize. No Palkia. Trekking Shoes. Yes. Trekking Shoes. No. Ooh, a last card. Boom. Boom. Pass. Okay. We're fine. Roaring Moon. This is a very good matchup. Definitely like not an auto in by any means. They could get like turn 1 knockout on our Palkia and we would just be done. Well, not necessarily. We could still win with Bloodmoon, but it would be a very bad spot to be in. But if they don't get the knockout here, I have to feel pretty confident. Booster makes a little bit harder for me to take knockouts. Ooh, Catcher Heads. Do they have it? They haven't squawked yet, right? So they probably don't have it yet. But they might have it after Squawk. What time is in the US? I'm actually in Canada, but it is 5:33 p.m. where I am, which shares same time zone as a good portion of the US. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, no knockout. So, Irida Palkia Prime Catcher. Seems pretty good. Let's go. Let's put. Oh, I was going to PokéStop first. That's okay. Oh, Prime Catcher is non deck. They still have Squawk active, so we can just knock that out. That's fine. Let's try to set up the next Palkia while we're at it. Nest Ball. Palkia. This is the easiest way for me to win if I just chain attackers together here. Star Portal. Attach. Bench Fez. I have the Night Stretcher for VSTAR next turn. Let's use the PokéStop. Might as well get one Duskull out here. And then just let's say Swell. So I can pretty easily just take knockouts on these two. I have Counter Catcher left, which I can activate with Dusclops or Dusknoir. Then I also have the Prime Catcher that was prized, no longer prized. I didn't know you were Canadian. I thought you lived in the US. Yeah, that's I'd say a pretty common confusion. Canada is just Diet America, honestly. It's relatively the same. But not quite. We bag our milk. so let's just... Let's just flip the script, because I want to Ultra Ball. Okay, that's fine. We'll go Ultra Ball, Heavy Ball, PokéStop, grab Dusknoir. That's fine. We don't need Dusknoir. We need Dusclops. I just want to go to the candy. We'll do this. We'll do this. Grab the Fez. Bring up the Palkia. Iono. Bloodmoon is exactly what I wanted here. We'll just throw that down. And this should be checkmate. There should not be any way for us to, our opponent to win now. Because Dusclops can make Bloodmoon attacker 0 energy, which means no matter what they knock out, we have an attacker in play. That can one-shot their Roaring Moon in combination with the Dusclops damage. Might be the only TSS team member that's not from the US, actually. No, Zach, obviously, and Dom are both Canadian. We have quite a few Canadians. 3 Canadians, and then everyone else is American, though. TSS EU, when? Hopefully soon. Tails on catcher. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Nothing they can do. Dusclops was all we needed to checkmate them there. Dusclops on Bloodmoon. Alright. Undefeated so far. I think 4-0. We beat Guardy, Terapagos, Chenpao, and Roaring Moon. So this hand sucks. This might be our first loss. We'll see. We get to the top deck out of this. It's Guardy. Pretty good matchup. Attach. If only we play DTE, we go for the turn 2 Cruel Arrow. We could also get Iono'd. Come back that way. If our opponent misses Evo, then be in a decent spot. Ultra Ball. Research Psychic. This is probably the top 8 list from Lima special event. That's similar to the Henry Chow Baltimore winning list. Research and Secret Box. Psychic Energy. Okay, we are getting Iono because our opponent doesn't have a whole lot going on either. What are they Ultra Ball for? And then just not play it. A Curlia? Okay. Interesting. I guess because Evo? Seems a little silly. Could have got Nick Schurltz down. That's fine. That puts in a much better spot. We haven't gotten a deck search yet, so we'll just keep this and use it. Okay, that's fine. Greninja, Vessel, Prime Catcher. Not great prizes, that's for sure. Trekking Shoes. Feels like we should be allowed to use... feels like we should be allowed to use Squawkabilly this turn, but we can't. Let's do these. Grab the Ninja. Concealed. Remember it's pretty alright. No, okay, nice water. Let's go. Touch return. Iono. No Palkia. Okay, that's what I get. Punished for going for the Greninja. Concealed. Yeah, let's pass then. We could still knock out double Curlia with double Dusknoir next turn. So we could still board wipe them that way. But obviously we'd rather just deck Ninja. This leaves us more prone to if our opponent gets like a rare candy play. And we don't even have a Dusknoir yet, so. Klefki. Okay, so it looks like we're getting Klefki this turn. Our Ninja is getting keyed. Secret box. Okay. Monkadori vacuum counter catcher. What do they even take here? Evo, obviously. I thought about attaching it to the Fez too, just in case I missed attack. I could go for a Cruel Arrow next turn, but maybe I should have done that. Cruel Arrow plus Dusknoir is a lot easier to hit. That kills 2 Curlias still. But if they're going to Evo TM here, then it doesn't really matter anyways. They're going to get 3 Curlias down. Then I can knock out all 3 though with Cruel Arrow plus double Dusknoir. They didn't grab Evo, they grabbed Bravery Charm, so unless they already have a Evo in hand, then we might be safe. Headquarters, not a big deal. Still have all of our Pokestops in deck. Psychic the Klefki, play Palpad. So do they have the Evo? Maybe it's prized. Oh, Iono. Okay, so they definitely don't have Evo. They definitely would have grabbed the Evo over the Bravery Charm if they could have. Okay, just a pass. So we just need 1 Dusknoir here. Okay, let's go Pokéstop. Got the Palkia now. Trekking Shoes. Yeah, sure. Keep it. Ultra Ball. Duskull. Palkia. Dusknoir. Pokéstop. Okay, Candy. Dusknoir. Irida. Palkia VSTAR. Earthen Vessel. Vessel. Ultra Ball. Water. Let's go ahead and Dusknoir. On the Curlia. This list does play 2 Candy, I think, so I do gotta watch out for that. I can still get attacked, even though I'm knocking out the Curlias. Oh, there we go. Pokéstop, okay. Just attach to Palkia, Evolve, and I haven't used Concealed yet still. How many water in discard? Just 1, yeah, so Concealed. Go Mew, just so I have 2 on board, draw and play, Pokemon in play. I got the Curly on the, what, a Drifloon back? What was that? Curly Dory Dark. They need Candy Guardy. Because if they just get another Curly out, I'm just going to knock both out next turn. They don't know the best spot for another Ralt, so yeah, this evolves. I think that's just game. Nice. So we just go Ultra Ball, Dusknoir, the Manaphy, Palkia, Star Portal, set up the Greninja, Moonlight, both Curlias. Refinement away the Arvin. No Dusk and Deck needs Stretcher, right? Oh, yeah, I think I'm down both, right? How many Stretcher am I down? 0. Nice. Let's Concealed first here. Stretcher. Dusknoir. Use it. Manaphy. Take this prize. Palkia. Ultra Ball, Froakie, PokéStop. Fail it. I don't really want any of that. Yeah, just gonna scoot. How do you like this deck compared to Dragapult Dusknoir? I like this deck better. I think this deck just has better matchups, which is honestly really all I care about at the end of the day is what deck has the highest win rate into my expected metagame. And right now, I think this deck is better. But I probably have more fun playing Dragapult. I'm not sure. Dragapult's definitely easier to play. So still undefeated, even though after that terrible start. Turn 3 Palkia. But the Guardy matchup is very favorable. And our opponent never got Candy Guardy off. If he plays Candy Guardy. Or if they played past tense. Okay, Palkia start's not bad. Hand's pretty solid altogether. And we have another Guardy. Lots of Guardy today. It's kind of wild. Let's just go for the Ninja. I already have Candy, so I don't really necessarily want to Squawk. My hand's pretty good. Let's PokéStop. Use it. Okay. Yeah, let's choose first. I think I do want that. And then I can just Stretcher for a Duskull. Bench it. Attach return. Go ahead. Dragapult's definitely still good though, but I like this deck better. Whew. I'm a little chilly, chat, but I don't want to cover up my jersey. We need TSS sweaters. Poffin. Okay, Manaphy double ults. That should be pretty easy to deal with. I mean, honestly, if they don't get Evo, I don't even really care that much about using Moonlight next turn. I'd rather use it on double Curlia. Cardi just feels so unlosable for this deck. I would tend to agree. I think what's my win rate in the Guardy right now? I think 88%. 14 wins, 2 losses. So I'm keeping track of the record. I think we are. Okay, I can check. I want to say we're 5-0, maybe 6-0. No, we're 5-0. We're 5-0, not 6-0. Because I said it was 4-0 going into the last game. What do you think about Barrel and Dragapult Dusknoir to help with draw? I don't think draw's a problem for the deck, honestly. I think the deck's very consistent. I think, like, if you needed more draw, then you would play, like, Xatu or Pidgeot, but it just doesn't. Or Noctowl. That's, like, kind of what surprised me about the deck was when I played it. Well, when I tried it out. It was just, like, super, super consistent. So we should just, like, easily have it here. Just go Irida, VSTAR, Earthen Vessel, Counter Catcher, Psychic, or Water. Attach, Palkia VSTAR, Retreat, Ultra Ball, Water Ninja, Dusknoir, Rare Candy, Curse Blast on the Manaphy, and Scoop. Yeah, especially if they don't have Candy, you just lock them out of the game forever. Yeah, they need Candy to have a chance for sure. One more for day 2. Interesting opening hand. It's Drago. Drago is actually our worst matchup. It's not that bad, but it is our worst. But it's very winnable. But I think we are going second, which already puts us at a pretty steep disadvantage here. Water's nice. Yeah, we are going second. So hopefully our opponent has a bad start. So because our start's not that good. Okay, just fire a pass. I can handle that. Let's go PokéStop. Let's vessel away the water. Grab 2 more water. And then use the stop. I'd love to get another Duskull down here and a Palkia. That's like all I need. Hisuian Heavy Ball. Okay. I think I only play 3 Duskull. And I can Ultra Ball for the Palkia V. So let's do that. Duskull. I do want the Night Stretcher. Let's Ultra Ball away Vessel Water. I think you should have Vesseled away Water first, probably. Yeah, Vessel away Water, grab Water, Ultra Ball away Water. And grab the Palkia. Let's go. Let's grab the Palkia. Attach. Pass. I'm just kind of hoping they don't have it here. Has a Dragon matchup for Palkia. Yeah, so it's your worst matchup. If you go second, it's like Phantom Dive can just sort of dismantle you really quickly. You're forced to draw really well, really quickly. Please limit your options with Phantom Dive, basically. But if you go first, the thing is that even if you go first, they can like limit their bench so that you can't one-shot Drago. But like you could have just hit a Dusknoir and knock out the Drago. You could also hit like double Dusknoir, Moonlight Shuriken, and knock out like both Drago. So that's always good play too, obviously. Or even just if you hit one Dusknoir, you want a Moonlight for the knocking on whatever Drago has energy on it. That's always going to be good too. But definitely unfavorable. Just you need a lot. Okay. Did they get there yet? No Phantom Dive in discard yet. Vessel in discard, so if they have an Ultra Ball in hand, they could Phantom Dive. This isn't great. Honestly, even the fact that they have attack at all, it's not great. Do they? Technically, they don't. So if they could not have a way to attack here. They didn't find it off Legacy Star necessarily. They grabbed Mew and Vessel though, so the fact that they grabbed Vessel tells me they probably have something they can discard in hand. Have a Dragon Pokemon. Please don't be Dragapult. Okay. I'll take it. Dragon Laser. Clone. Restart for 1. In theory, we could just go for the knockout on Drago here. That wouldn't be too bad. We need a top deck, though. And we did not get the top deck. So let's just go Candy. Honestly, I think this is probably game over. I'll force them to find the Dragon Bolt. Maybe they just don't have anything. And I can sort of get in there next turn. Just roll the region, grab the PokéStop. Stall the Rad. I could, they aren't down any switches. I don't think it's worth it. I kind of need the Prime Catcher to win the game. I think my odds of them not getting Dragon Bolt in discard pile is about the same as them not having Switch in hand. Or like finding Switch or Prime Catcher. This deck only plays 1 Prime Catcher, and then, well, obviously only 1 Prime Catcher, but only plays 1 Prime Catcher, 1 Counter Catcher, no boss. I have the Cyllene, so I can potentially get the Prime Catcher back that way, but not easy to do. If I have to, though, I'll go for the Rad stall, but right now I don't feel like be a successful play. I've been trying this with the 202 Greninja line. Fair. Honestly, I don't think, personally, the 101 has been completely fine for me. You don't use it every game. I only use it in certain matchups or situations. So, but, 202, Quirk 2. I just like focusing on my Palkia Dusknoir consistency. I like Rotom second CC. Interesting. I like the Cyllene over the second CC for sure. But Rotom is something that I've discussed with people. Let's just Prime Catcher this up then. PokéStop. Iono. PokéStop actually increased their odds there. I shouldn't have played it. I mean, the thing is, they're gonna hit eventually. I just kind of gotta buy it like a turn. PokéStop. Counter Catcher. Okay. Let's go for the Fez. Ultra Ball these two away. Oh, no, not that. That. Nest Ball. Grab the Ninja. Concealed cards. Okay, so nothing here. We'll grab the Nest Ball. Fail it. We could do the Mew. I don't think I want the Froakie down. And pass. And then next turn I'm just trying to double Dusknoir. I want to double Dusknoir, knock out Mew, counter catch your Fez, switch into Bloodmoon, or like just break out the Bloodmoon, and then no Prime Catcher. So that's probably give me a game. What do you think about Thornton in this deck? I think like for how situational it is, it's not really worth it. It's not bad though. You'd have to play Lumen, I think, if you hadn't played Thornton. I've been trying third Vessel over third Trekking Shoes. That seems okay. I don't know if I have a ton of trouble finding energy, but it could be nice to have another Vessel for sure. Okay, so they still need an energy, presumably. There's the Rod. Shuffle the 2 energy that they do have and discard back in the deck. Or just the 1. No, yes, they shuffle both. Restart. They need fire or double grass, so. And if they get the double grass, they also need the E-switch, right? Well, I guess it could just be grass or E-switch. Grass and E-switch at that point. They don't need to. But yeah, energy also switch also just works there for the fire. And then you get the drag pull and discard, so. Alright, our first loss to our worst matchup. 6-1. Saturn's not happy about it either. Alright, let's go again. Not eliminated from the hypothetical day 2 yet. If this were a day 1 run. Still just have to win one more game. Shooting for the 8-1. I mean, I like that I already have Candy Dusknoir. Maybe I'll take the Ninja. Yeah, I don't really want to squawk this when I already have Candy Dusk. Would a pull control list ever be semi-decent? Like Zard control, but pull. I've been enjoying PGO box recently. I think that Pult just requires too many pieces to like work well. Maybe. I mean, like you could, but I think that Zard just has better synergy with the control archetype. I feel like the third vessel has helped more consistently get attached for turn +2, 3 water discard on turn 1, 2. Yeah, I mean it definitely would. But you can make the argument that Trekking Shoes helps you get everything else generally more consistently. Helps you find Sporter, helps you find Poffin or Duskulls. But Vessel's definitely better for specifically getting energy. I'm not saying it's not a good conclusion. Just there are definitely arguments back and forth. Definitely want to try the Cyllene. Yeah, Cyllene has felt super, super good for me. I use all the time. Secret Box. Miraidon's honestly not that bad of a matchup. I would have liked to get Froakie down turn 1 if I knew I was playing against Miraidon, though. Is this matchup the worst? No, this matchup's better than the Drago matchup. It's like 50-50 because of Greninja EX. So it's kind of like the Intel Urshifu matchup into Miraidon, right? Because like you have the normal main attacker, Inteleon, which is weak to the lightning attackers, but you also have a fighting attacker that you can use to hit for weakness against them. If you get the Greninja set up, you're in good shape. Now, I didn't go for the Greninja here, so that doesn't help, but Greninja goes hard versus Trap goes too. Yeah, Greninja really good in general. Like, the fact that it can take a 3-price turn on even just, like, against anything, if like against, like, Fez or Rotons. So, like, if Dragon Bolt and Zard, you can still do it. 1 ninja is enough. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't... Miraidon can't one-shot it, so it'll take 4 prize cards on its own, usually. Take 6 prize cards on its own if you get, like, a Mirage Barrage plus Dusknoir. I guess not on its own, with a Dusknoir. Playing double Urshifu VMAX versus Miraidon is a great memory. Yeah, for sure. That matchup was free. Found 101 to be fine, usually grabbing prizes so aggressively that you find it even if you prize it in my experience. Yeah, I think 101 is fine for how often you need to use it. You have Heavy Ball for the Froakie. Pretty easy to search out between Nest Balls, Poffin, Ultra Ball / Stretcher. You can PokéStop away the Ninja and then stretch it for it potentially. What do you think of playing a 202 line of Greninja EX? I just don't think it's necessary. I think that the 101 is enough for what you need to do with it. After it was free and Slay started playing Tapu Koko. Yeah, I don't think I ever played against Tapu Koko V. Or was it V? It was the EX that paralyzed, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played against that card, just in general. Bundle. I like the Urshifu and Inteleon was the NIC deck of Cyrus. That is me, yep. That was a good memory. Honestly, I regret not playing the deck more to like future events after that one. Because I didn't play it at any other majors. But I definitely think I'm the best Rabbit deck player. Probably, in general. And it was still good for quite a few events. I should have kept playing it. I should have just ran with it until it rotated. Because I miss it now. Yeah, they took it for Zard for a period, but it went hard into Urshifu too. Yeah, I don't think... It was never, like, super popular, though. Coco. How different is your list from the Dortmund top 4 at the moment? I assume it's Cyllene over Trekking. No, it's just Cyllene over Vacuum, and that's it. Otherwise, it's the same. Is Urshifu and Inteleon the best deck you've ever played? That's hard to say. I mean, for NAIC, it certainly was a good call, but I've played a lot of decks. I think the deck that, like, it depends, like, best deck in general or best deck, like, best meta call, you know? Because I don't think Inteleon or Urshifu is the best deck that I've ever played necessarily. There are other decks that had higher power levels, but for NAIC specifically, it was a very, very good meta call. So, like, if you were to actually ask me what the best deck I've ever played would be, it would probably be either, like, Lugia in Silver Tempest format, back when we had Aurora Energy, or Zoroark Garbiter, which is a deck I top forward Dallas Regionals with and expanded. And that deck just sort of didn't have any unfavorable matchups. It was favored in almost the entire format. And then Lugia, the same thing when I top 64 at LAIC with it. Checking, let's PokéStop first. Best deck in general, or the deck you had most fun with? So best deck in general, I'd say probably Zoroark Garbiter, but maybe Silver Tempest Lugia. Those decks are both like absurdly broken. Actually, I have played in for fun. Well, it was a tournament, but it was like non-official. So like competitive, but unofficial. An unlimited format tournament. So I'm just going to discard this. I can stretch your back later. So you're allowed to use any card from any set. And I played a deck that won on the first turn of the game consistently. So I would say that probably has to be the most broken deck that I've ever played. Best I've ever played. Deck that I've had the most fun playing ever. I don't know. Maybe Gardevoir GX. Gardevoir GX was like my bread and butter when it was standard. Zoroark I loved a lot though. Inteleon Urshifu I loved a lot. Espeon GX was Zoroark. Mindjack Zoroark were breakthrough. It was a deck that I liked a lot. I don't know. Lots of fun Pokemon decks there. My first deck was Yveltal Darkrai, my first competitive deck. And that deck will always have a special place in my heart. I still love playing it. But I actually keep track of all the decks that I've ever played in a tournament. How long is the list now? It is 153 decks that I've played in tournament. Including, like, casual tournaments. Like, played out in those tournaments. Just any tournament. Not, like, local weekly league or anything, but any event with Lugia Silver Tempest was the best standard legal deck of all time. Maybe in recent times. But I don't think ever. I think that Gardevoir Glade was the best standard format deck of all time. Like, maybe if you compare them, like, up against each other, certainly Silver Tempest Lugia, because of power creep, would be the best of all time. But, like, factoring in how strong they were relative to the format that they were played in, I think it was Gardevoir Glade. Do this. Get this. So I'm gonna put this in deck so I can Ultra Ball for it. I should have Ultra Balled for the Palkia before the VSTAR, and then just hope to find the Froakie after the Iono. But it's fine. Still on the Ultra Ball anyways. Ultra Ball, PokéStop, Ultra Ball, VSTAR, Evolve, Mew, Restart for 1. Trekking Shoes, sure. Yes. Nest Ball, Fez. Flip the script. See, I should have gotten a Dusknoir down. Or a Duskull down. Because then next turn I could go Mirage Barrage for 4 prize cards. Just Space Swell. But now I just have to hope that Iono sticks. I adored and telling Shizu ever looking back, I wish I had played a single VIP pass build for double for a Seal Stone with more Nest and Ultra Ball for consistency. Missing turn 1 VIP was so horrible for that deck. I wish I played a single VIP pass build with double Forest Seal Stone. I think I played triple Forest Seal Stone and double that of VIP pass. I was all in on those. Getting good starts. Heavily valued consistency with that deck. And I never really had any issues. I mean, people complain about the deck consistency a lot, but I never found it was like a massive problem. Yep. Okay, so an arm press. Let's just do. We can always retreat it. But I'd really like to find Iono here. So let's go Heavy Ball, fail. Yeah. Poffin, fail. Attach. Flip the script. Prime Catcher. Night Stretcher. Water. Concealed cards. Okay, PokéStop. Looks like no Iono, most likely. Ooh, and we discard the Iono. Okay, so Nest Ball. Yeah, both candy in there. Irida, take the candy. Stretcher for the ninja. There's no way our opponent doesn't have it here, I feel like. How many generators are they down? 3. Okay, I mean, they could have their last generator prize or something. Boom. So yeah, let's knock this out. Well, Shinobi Blade. Boom. Choose your deck for a card. No. Yeah, they could have Luna. A lot of these Miraidon aren't playing Blood Moon anymore, though. Oh, there it is. Boom. Yeah, our start was too rough, but we almost made the comeback there. I think if we had Iono there, we might have had a chance, but obviously we've gotten a draw. 2 off the Iono, and then at least 1 off the restart, and then 3 more off the Fez, so they see at least 6 cards. Odds were not great for us. go again. We are now 6-2. If this were major event, winning in time. You will go first. Sweet. It's probably just a Fez hand. Seems like the best call would just be to Fez this. Play the PokéStop, Ultra Ball, boom, boom. Or squawk this, I mean. Squawk and seize. Maybe I should do PokéStop first. If I find a basic, I can Night Stretcher for it. That'd be a solid option. Nest Ball for the Palkia. Shoes. Yeah, sure, let's take that. Shoes. Yeah, let's take that. PokéStop. Attach. And pass. Roaring Moon. Another one. So this could be a bad spot for us, honestly. They can Calamity Storm the Fez. I mean, if they hit Pokemon Catcher heads, they can Calamity Storm the Palkia. Well, there's the Moon. Okay, they're just going to Calamity Storm the Fez. That's not as bad. If we get full bench here, we're not doing enough still. So I think I want to go for Ninja. Ninja for the knockout. Oh, actually with the 160, 180, 200. Yeah, I would still be sure. So let's just Irida, Greninja, Earthen Vessel. Earthen Vessel, the Switch. Water. Greninja, concealed. Okay, Night Stretcher. I already have the Dusknoir in discard, right? Yeah, so if I Night Stretcher for Dusknoir the active, Ultra Ball, Wake. No, I think I want to do the Fez. I could do it, but I don't think it'd be worth it. I want to get another Duskull down. Okay, so this is better, right? Because I can go Ultra Ball away, Water, Froakie. Oh, but now I don't have the pieces. Yeah, so I didn't get there. We'll just go... Poffin. No. This weak to fighting? Yeah. Yeah, let's bench this. And then Ultra Ball, Water Candy. Take this. Touch here. Treat. VSTAR. Done 1 candy, so I still got 3 left with a Star Portal. 1, 2, 3. Hit for 200. Go up to 220. If they don't unpoison it, it will die. They could just gouging me as well, though. So we'll see. But if they gouging, I could, in theory, take a 4-price turn with Mirage Barrage and Dusknoir next turn. Okay, booster saves them from dying to the poison damage. So we're just gonna treat and then patch it back up. Oh, yeah, Prime Catcher. They didn't need to retreat. They could just Prime Catcher and then patch it. The boost is covering the poison anyways. Okay, so they are going to gouging, so we could win this turn. It's possible. 1, 2. Let's bring up Palkia. Let me bring up Palkia. There we go. PokéStop. Nest Ball. Let's do the Mew. And PokéStop. Okay, do you have another Dusknoir in deck? Let's maybe concealed cards first. How many stretcher am I down? 2 stretcher, okay. I need to find both, I think. We'll go Ultra Ball these way, grab the Dusk, Candy, Dusknoir. I think we can use the Dusknoir now. Dusknoir, Curse Blast. Hit the Fez. That way I can draw one with restart here. And then I Iono them to a lower hand size. I can Iono them down to 1. Trekking Shoes. No. Yeah, they're PokéStop. Iono. If a Candy left. That's almost what I need. Water short. Well, Night Stretcher for this. Candy. Nest Ball. Sure. That's the Bloodmoon. I mean, my kind of Catcher in deck. Kind of Catcher is in deck. It was not prized. I'll just pass. I'm just gonna pass. I think I should be able to find game next turn. As long as my opponent doesn't have it here. Trekking Shoes. Vacuum gone. If I knock out the Fez, then they could always find like Stretcher and then get the draw 3 off the Fez. So didn't want that. They use Sada, so they need Prime Catcher or Pokemon Catcher. They already used their Prime Catcher. No Pokemon Catchers in discard. They might not play any, in theory. They do play Ancient Booster, so maybe they play Ancient Booster instead. And Vacuum. So, might be okay here. How many Dark Patch are they down? Haven't attached for turn yet. Only down 2 Dark Patch. Down 5, 6, 7, 8 energy. Gear for the Sada. They did use Concealed. There's the attach. Subjugating Chains. They could still have Dark Patch and just be slow rolling before they retreat. Okay, no. So we just need to find the Water Energy now. Well, the Night Stretcher. Pokemon Catcher or Prime Catcher. Bring this up. Bring this up. Restart for 2, 3, 4, 6. Yep, there we go. Night Stretcher. Water Energy. Water Energy to Greninja. Retreat. Mirage Barrage. 240 on this. 120 on this. One, two, three, four. Boom. Yeah, the Counter Catcher was prized, so good thing I did not Prime Catcher. And then Shinobi Blade for Counter Catcher. Because it would not have been an option. I didn't think I saw the Counter Catcher in deck. Let's go again. Always heads. And always first. I'm going to set the Duskull. Normally I set the Mew for retreat. But I think I like to set the Duskull better if I'm going blind. The only one who feels like the Emote on live are super condescending. I agree. I typically don't use them. I'll use them if my opponent does, though. Mew, Palkia, Vessel, Bloodmoon, Water, Nest Ball, grab Greninja. Concealed cards. Touch for turn. I'm just gonna go for a Squawk. We'll go Nest Ball. Already have 2 prizes in play anyways, so Ultra Ball. Going blind first, we start with a single prizer or Palkia. I definitely a single prizer. Starting Palkia isn't like super necessary. And if anything, you'd usually rather have the Palkia on the bench because you don't have to retreat into Greninja if you want to use Moonlight Shuriken. And usually you use Moonlight Shuriken turn 2 more often than you use Subspace Swell. That's fine. I don't mind squawking any of those away. So I think it's good, but it's not like I'm not super hard pressed if I have to get rid of it. PokéStop. Okay, I'll just save the shoes. Nothing else that I want to find this turn. Does that mean that starting a single retreat 2 prizer is often better than starting Palkia 2? Well, this deck doesn't... I don't think we play any single... Oh, single retreat 2 prizer. Depends. Usually, yes. But, like... Yeah, I'd say so. Squawk, Fez, those are fine starters. Sometimes it's about bench management, though. Like, depends on the matchup. Because you don't necessarily know for sure what you want your bench to look like. You might not have the bench space for something like a Squawk, or you might not be wanting to use the Squawk, in which case you don't want to put it in play at all. Starting Bloodmoon feels unbelievably bad. I mean, yeah, it's not as bad with this deck as it is some others. Just we do have the Switch and the Prime Catcher, but it definitely is annoying. Your worst starter for sure. I do also have a question about the pull matchup. Do you have any advice about how to decide how many Duskulls to bench? So never one. I mean, depends. Like if you're going first, you can bench as many as you want. Usually your goal is 2. If you're going second, usually if you can get 2, you can go for it. But if you can only get 1 down, there's no point in benching it because it'll just pick it off. So you want to bench 2 at a time. Okay, Palkia. I mean, our opponent didn't get a 2 prize knockout, so we are just like dominantly in the lead. This matchup's like pretty free if our opponent doesn't take 2 prizes on the first turn. We do have a Dusknoir in this pile, so we can actually also get... We can take 2 knockouts here. We can knock out both bolts if you want to. No, I don't want that. I don't really want that either. Okay, let's go Irida, Candy, yeah, and Froakie. Should use PokéStop first, but now that I haven't, I'll Ultra Ball these 2 away before I PokéStop, just a thin. Let's grab the Fez. That's something I'd like to have down, and then we'll PokéStop. Heavy Ball. Okay, that seems alright. We can go Ultra Ball, Heavy Ball Switch. Get Dusknoir. Rare Candy, Dusknoir. I might just knock out the Fez. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just boom. Bring this up. Night Stretcher. Dusknoir. I don't quite have it yet, actually, if I go for the knockout. So I probably... So this is... Because this comes down, and then if that knocks that out, that puts me down to 220. So let's restart for 2 first. I do need another basic. Did I have another basic in deck? Polk. Duskull. I feel like I don't have another basic in deck. Yeah, I don't think I do. So I'm just going to Star Portal, and I'll use the Dusknoir to knock out the Fez next turn. Boom. Boom. Subspace Swell. One, two. Because when I Irida'd earlier, my only option was Froakie, and then I Ultra Balled and got Dusknoir. Maybe there was basic would be... No, I don't think that. I think it's all in the discard. Froakie, Squawk's in play, Mew's in play, Fez in play, 3 Duskulls, both Palkias, Greninja. I think that's all my basics. Bloodmoon's in there too, right? Yeah. So the game plan is just the Irida for Bloodmoon next turn. Well, Irida for Night Stretcher for Bloodmoon. Oh, we are 7-2 after that moon win, right? So this, if we win this, it put us up to 8-2. Which I think we have this one pretty much locked up. I don't think we're getting hand disrupted here. I'm pretty sure our opponent already used Sada. They had to get an attack off, so. Yeah. This should be a win here. Yep, so there's the knockout. No, we just have game. Well, I can win on the 3 pads here, so we don't even need the, yeah, we go Mew. Dusknoir. Knock this out, they didn't get Bravery Charm, so. I actually really enjoy how short games are with this deck. Yeah, you can get a lot of games in a pretty short period of time. I mean, good for regional setting too, like best of 3. You can easily close 3 games. Night Stretcher, Bloodmoon, Water, Treat, Bloodmoon. Makes it easier to ladder with, and I've made mistakes from looking back in a match. Yeah, you can just get a larger sample size in, which is good. Alright, does this put us up? Oh no, we need one more for Shaman. And then Mew, and then Arc. Cool. Well, we have just under an hour left, so we'll see. I don't think we're going to get into Arc Tier today. But I'll probably be Arc Tier by next stream. If not, we'll grind up to Arc Tier next stream. I'll go first. Bloodmoon start. There it is. Hadn't happened yet. 8-2. Okay. Opponent's still setting up. One more. Still not a great hand. It's checking. We'll start with the Vessel. Go to the Ninja. And then Trekking Shoes. Okay. Nice. PokéStop. Use it. It's also fine. Go Water. And just pass. Maybe I should have gone for Concealed there. Ultra Ball Candy Irida Ninja Concealed. Radiant Greninja also could have been used. This turn, you mean? Dusknoir on the Squawk and Moonlight for 4 prizes. Against the Bolt. Yeah, it's just a longer way to do that. I guess it's about the same. But yeah, a couple different ways to win there. Would have worked also second. Okay, yeah, that was the same thing. The Blood Moon was just easy to do. I jinxed it. I will take personal responsibility. Yep, it's all your fault that we opened the Blood Moon. Manifested it. I agree. Pokemon Catcher? Okay, I mean, they can bring up Palkia first, as long as they don't knock it out. They don't seem like they have it yet, but they could. Maybe they're just waiting to pull that up first. What did we beat last game? Right, Teal. Just talking about it. Okay, so we do still have Squawk. A lot of Moon. A lot of Moon. On the ladder today. I think it's their third, maybe even fourth one. Third one. 3 Guardy. 3 Moon. Bolt. Let's see. Weird matchups. 3 Moon, 3 Guardy, 1 Dawn, 1 Bolt, 3, 6, 9, 10. We have one more. One other deck. We lost to Drago. Yeah. 1 Drago, 1 Dawn, 1 Bolt, 3 Guardy, 3 Moon. It's kind of wild meta that we are hitting right now. Moon do be roaring, it seems. Roaring, but not winning. We'll see. This might be the one that Roaring Moon takes against us. I should have gone for the Greninja, for the Concealed. Maybe I would have found something more. Because this is not a good spot to be in. That is for sure. Yeah, I might even just skip this. Looks like, what's even my play here? They can just gouging pretty easily. Petrant keeps that from being a problem. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip this one up. I think we already lost that. Their setup was just too good, too fast. 8-3. If this were a hypothetical regional, would not be making top 8. I don't believe would be possible. Although we'd have best of 3. That was my best of 3 against Moon. 2-1. Heads as always. Yeah, we'll set the. I don't even think I want the Froakie on the bench here, so we'll just set the Palkia. We already have the Prime Catcher in hand, so probably end up using that turn 1 if we're going to Squawk. Although, if we're playing against Control, I might have to rethink here what I want to do. Pidgey. Just instant charge, yeah. Yeah, I don't really want to use my Prime Catcher this early against Control, but I think we will do the Froakie. Irida is pretty good. We'll go Nest Ball, Ninja. I don't know if I want my Squawk at all in this matchup. Nest Ball, Duskull, Irida, VSTAR, Vessel. No, just Vessel the Nest Ball. Concealed cards. Trekking Shoes. Sure. Let's roll the region. Get the PokéStop. So I could get a 4-prize Greninja next turn. Oh, there any tips on using the Palkia Dusknoir deck? I don't know if I have specific tips off the dome that other than the ones I've been sharing throughout today. I'd say you're just trying to board wipe your opponent most of the time. You're trying to remove all of their threats at once, or go for like a combination of disruption and knocking out their like main attacker by using like or knocking out multiple attackers using Dusknoir and Iono. So Dusknoir to take extra knockouts and then Iono to disrupt. I would say it's mostly sequencing that the difficulty comes with. Hey, how's it going? Howdy. Pidgeot comes down. Okay, so they can Fang Snipe my candy here, which is probably what they're going to go for. And then my hand is pretty dead after that. So this is not looking good now. Heroes Cape onto the Pidgeot to protect it from Dusknoir plus Subspace Swell. Fang Snipe my candy. Presumably. Let's see what I draw. Because they're going to Fang Snipe me again. Okay, nice. Iono. So we can go... Do I want to go Dusclops Counter Catcher here? $60, 180, 200. Let's just play the Dusclops and we can use it to knock out the Luxray. Poffin, Duskull. I think I do want to knock out the... No, I do want to knock out the Luxray, actually. Let's go... Let's Curse Blast now, so my opponent draws less cards off Iono. 50 on this, and hopefully we hit what we need here. So now we're doing 160, so that is enough. We just need the Palkia. We did find it, I believe. How many water in the discard? Just one. Let's Trekking Shoes first. Yes. Trekking Shoes again. Yes. Let's Ultra Ball these two away. Just this way, I don't have to use Star Pearl yet. You can just attach. Subspace Swell for the knockout. Okay, Vessel's very good. Irida's also pretty good. Iri would be very sad. The last two prizes are going to be tough to take. Because Pidgeot's not going to be easy to knock out at all. Even Dusknoir plus Bloodmoon wouldn't be enough. Corner Zone's fine. I can set up a Greninja AX to deal with it, potentially. Whoa. bring up the cornerstone. Greninja is in discard, so we'll go Irida, Palkia, Candy. I have the stretcher in hand, right? Yeah. So we'll grab those two. And then Vessel away the Palkia. Water, water. Then we'll go Night Stretcher for Greninja. Night Stretcher for Ninja. Do I have... Okay, I have two. Let's go concealed cards. Attach. Let's PokéStop.
Hey, I have to just be quiet because Cyrus is coaching right now.
Prime Catcher. This. Star Portal. Water, water.
Okay,
Candy. Ninja.
Okay, bye.
Mirage, Barrage. Oh, right, that doesn't work on bench, so that's fine. It's Mirage, Barrage. I should have Shinobi Bladed then, obviously. Go. Cyllene's a very good find off the prizes there. What would I have Shinobi Bladed for if I went for the Shinobi Blade? I wonder if it's not Prime Catcher then. Maybe just switch, hit this for 170. I'm gonna have to deal with it eventually, most likely, because that's where my other two prizes are gonna come from. Okay, well now they're not. They're just gonna penny there. Counter Catcher, the Ninja. I do have the Switch in hand, so that's fine. We'll just switch and then Shinobi Blade. Knock out the Snorlax. What are you gonna grab off the Q search? See if they do anything else. Nope, just gonna pass. So I will just switch. Shinobi Blade, knockout. I don't really want to grab Candy, as I feel like my opponent might just area me. So maybe instead I'll grab... Do I even have Candy? I don't. Okay, let's grab the Ultra Ball. I don't know, there's not really anything else to grab other than the Night Stretcher. I don't really need the Night Stretcher. Yeah, let's take the Ultra Ball. Take one prize. Water combo with Cyllene plus concealed. That's an option for sure. I was thinking I already have the PokéStop, but they could bump it. They typically don't play a lot of stadiums, so I'm not super worried about it getting bumped. But bumping the PokéStop could be a solid play. I also don't want to get Iono to not have the Water Energy in deck, so I don't really want to search for something that would make my Iono weaker. Make me weaker into Iono. Because my hand's pretty good as is. I just Cyllene, Prime Catcher, PokéStop, ideally. Mimikyu, if that's all they do, then that's just it. Hero Cape's already on the Pidgeot, so this Mimikyu should be unable to go above the 130 mark. Well, we need a heads on Cyllene still, though. So let's see. Cyllene. Nice. Just the one will do. Candy. PokéStop. Candy. Dusknoir. Cursed Blast. Nine and 3 with 28 minutes to go. I do plan on ending around 7:30, so we'll see. This might be the last game, maybe 2 more, depending on how long this one is. Heads. Lost the flip. Very strong hand. We can get the Squawk. We can get some water in the discard pile. We can get PokéStop down. Another Drago. Going second into Drago again, unfortunately. Let's Irida, get Palkia and Poffin. Palkia, Heavy Ball. Get the Mew. I don't know if I even want to play it. We'll just grab the Mew. Poffin, double Duskull, because I think I want 3 Duskulls down here. And then I also want Squawk, so PokéStop. But I think the Mew is a little bit more accessible in the discard pile than in the prizes. So grab Squawk, Earthen Vessel, sway Cyllene, Water, attach return, Squawk and Seize. Darn, no other water for the concealed. PokéStop. That wasn't great, but we can Nest Ball for another Duskull. I just want to make sure I have double Duskull for next turn. And even if they Phantom Dive. Still need to find the Drago. And another energy switch, I think. Or no, just attach. Yeah. Attach would work. I mean, if they don't get a knockout here, I think we're in a fantastic spot. We can probably even knock out their Drago if they don't evolve it. Because we have the Irida for VSTAR, Prime Catcher, PokéStop, Nest Ball. That could spell trouble for them. No Ultra Ball. Okay, they do have an Ultra Ball. They're gonna have to use their Legacy Star. They Phantom Dive this and this. Okay. Okay, they do have the energy switch. So they're fine. They're fine. They're going to take 2 prizes on Greninja Dusk. Then ideally we want to go double Duskull, knock out Teal, and then Bloodmoon the other, well, Bloodmoon the Mew. And then just Bloodmoon again for game. We'll see. And obviously Iono them. Let's bring up the Dusk. No Dusknoir in discard yet. Okay. Let's use the PokéStop. Night Stretcher, but no Dusknoir yet. So let's just Night Stretcher for the Fez. Ideally, we'd like to use our Dusknoirs before the Iono. So Fez does not look like it though. I don't know if I even want to. Maybe I'll just. No, I really want to use the Duskulls now before they get knocked out. It's Prime Catcher for this. Bring this up. Nest Ball, Bloodmoon. Night Stretcher, Water, Bloodmoon, Iono. Problem here is that they get a lot of cards now. Even if we do hit the Dusknoir, because we'll give them the extra cards off the prizes. Trekking Shoes, no. I want candy. No candy. Alright, so we just have to hope that they didn't get anything off this Iono then. PokéStop. Alright, yeah. So they do the Phantom Dive for the boss. Maybe for the 3 prize turn. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't think we can win here either way. So I'm just going to scoop it up. That should hopefully give us time for another one. I do have to go to the washroom first, though. Alright, I've returned. Back to ladder. So we just lost to Drago, right? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, the Drago matchup's tough. I think it's like 30-70, maybe a little bit worse. I don't know. We did go second both those games. I think if you go first, a lot better. Probably 30-70. Or not 30-70, yeah. 35-65. We're going second again. Hand could be worse. We can squawk. As long as we can squawk, we are hopefully okay. Goldango. I would say the matchup's pretty good. If they go first, it can be a little bit annoying if they like at like turn 2 Moonlight Shuriken both of your Duskulls or something. But overall, definitely a good matchup. Okay. I don't even really need to. If I'm going second, I don't even really need to squawk. I can just go. I have the Ultra Ball. I think I'm gonna go for the Ninja first, and then I concealed. No Poffin, so let's grab Nest Ball. Ninja. Concealed cards. Trekking Shoes. Yeah, I'll take the stretcher. We'll go Nest Ball, Duskull. Well, I'll grab the Palkia first. I know I want both, but PokéStop. Might Ultra Ball away the PokéStop, since my opponent also probably plays PokéStop. Do this. Play this. Attach here for the retreat, and then end turn. Okay, so they're in the game. They don't have a completely dead start. Might even get a knockout here. I mean, possible, but not very likely still. What do I want to do here? I think I probably just want to attack with Ninja. Irida, VSTAR, Vessel. Water. Concealed cards. We'll go Retreat to Ninja. That should be 3, and then yeah, we'll just Star Portal 3 onto here. Attach for turn here. And then just Moonlight Shuriken. Hit. And then that should put it on Subspace Ball range, hopefully, for next turn. I just started playing and turns out I'm not very good. Not a simple game like I first expected. I like it now because it's challenging. Well, that's good. Definitely, you know, it can be simple at times. I think the current format is actually very difficult to get into. Most of the really good decks right now are very tough to play. I mean, like, there are definitely easier decks, like Raging Bolt, pretty simple, but like you still have to have a general knowledge of like Pokemon sequencing in order to play any deck decently. You need to watch people manipulate the board like that Greninja movement. Yeah, I learned to play Pokemon mostly just watching stream games. Although it's more like tournament games. The Top Cut YouTube channel, if anyone watching is been playing long enough to remember them. Get the gist of how it works. Yeah, always if you can find someone, especially if you can find someone playing the deck that you want to play. Then. Okay, so we're not going to be able to Subspace Ball for a knockout here. We can do it with Dusknoir. Maybe I'll probably just bring up the Dusknoir. Let's see. Duskull, Night Stretcher, Fez. Bench the Fez. Night Stretcher. Water. Attach. Iono. Nest Ball. Sure, let's get the Froakie. No, I'll just fail it. I can draw an extra card with Mew. We'll try to use the Mew before I use Fez here. Trekking Shoes again. No, I want Dusknoir. Okay, well, we can flip then. Okay, there we go. Ultra Ball, Squawk Palk, Dusknoir, Candy, Dusk, use it, I'm turning the active, so it only has 70 left, so we're definitely getting enough damage now. Bring this up, bench this, restart draw 1, conceal cards. I probably want to save that Night Stretcher for Dusknoir next turn. So you can knock out. Because my opponent benches 2 gimme goals now, I can counter catcher 1 and then Dusknoir the other. Scyther. As the Scissor does 50 for each Pokemon with abilities that I have in play. So right now, a solid 200, but that's not one-shotting Fez or Palkia at least. Okay, Nest Ball for Fez. So what are you going to want to do here? I probably just want to take the one prize. We go Duskull. Sometimes they play Turo, which could be a little scary. I haven't used Prime Catcher, so I could just win this turn if I find that. We'll go Ultra Ball, Dusclops, Bear, grab, nothing, done, Night Stretcher, Dusknoir, Candy, Dusk, restart to draw 2, Iono, okay. Let's play the heavy ball, fail. PokéStop. Do I want to PokéStop first? Sure. Ultra Ball. Okay. Don't want to use that. Deciding this energy was annoying. Do I have any stretchers left? I have 1 stretcher left. Okay. So this does not get me there. Yeah, with this I think I'll just subspace Swell for the knockout. I was looking for the Prime. Prime would be game. I think I should have used the PokéStop after the Iono, but it doesn't make a ton of difference for whether or not I would hit the Prime Catcher that turn. But it didn't, in theory, it shouldn't make a ton of difference, but it didn't make a difference there, because I could have, if I had known first, I would have done the Water Energy and been able to use Concealed, and then could have eventually seen a couple more cards. Now, if they do end up taking a 2-prize knockout this turn, then I actually will be able to use Counter Catcher on my next turn, if I find it. And I'll have both Mew and Fez. I can burn the Nest Ball, burn the Switch. I won't be able to use Dusknoir. And I will need to find the Stretcher for Bloodmoon. This is what I'll be going for. So it's probably knockout here. I'll have to check with the Nest Ball if the Bloodmoon, if the Stretcher's in deck, because if not, then I need to go for the Cyllene. $300, discard 6 energy. Just bring up the Ninja because I'm going to switch into the Mew. It's the top deck. Vessel. Okay, let's Nest Ball. Yeah, Stretcher is in deck, so let's just fail that. Vessel away the Iono. Okay, yeah. Play the Switch. And then I am going to still use the Cyllene, because that would just make my life easier. Double Tails, that's fine. It was my only support left in deck anyways. After getting the Iono, we'll restart. Okay, there is the... So that should be a guaranteed game, because I have Counter Catcher and Prime Catcher both in deck. So, flip the script. Draw 3. PokéStop. Yeah. Night Stretcher. Bloodmoon. Bloodmoon. Counter Catcher. Fezandipiti. Retreat. Bloodmoon. All right. Finishing off a solid 10-4 record. Not bad. Lost to 2 Drago. lost to a Miraidon, and I actually don't remember what the other loss was to. Oh, we did lose to one of the Moons. And then we beat 3 Guardy, a Dango, 2 Moon, 3 Guardy, a Dango, 2 Moon, a Bolt, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I don't remember the other 3. Alright, well, thank you everyone for watching. If anyone is competing in Louisville Regionals this weekend, good luck. Otherwise, if anyone is spectating, I will be spectating too tomorrow, so enjoy your watch, and I will be back again next Friday. Thank you for watching.